Yeah, my name is Stanford Akram Dyer. I'm basically the founder of African Cooperative Union Limited. It's something that grew on me because I'm working in Africa and I have business in Africa, and realized that we need something dynamic in order to get us out of the mire that we're in. And basically we have to create what we call the biggest business that black people has ever undertaken. I mean, you know, we cannot have anything small. It's got to be bigger than Branson, it's got to be bigger than Tata, it's got to be bigger than General Motors in order to get us out of what we're in. So what I've designed is what we call the African Cooperative Union. And we're now on the sense of promoting it. It's not just for UK, it's worldwide, for all black people, wherever black people is. We're hoping that we can develop well over 200 million members within this organization. And I believe that if we can do that, I mean, we can have our own TV stations, we can have our radio stations, we can have our own pharmaceutical companies, everything we can have by having the kind of money, once we've generated enough money, to be able to do what we need to do. And that way we can tackle the issues that black people, you know, that black people is undertaking. And, you know, I believe things like ICE TV, we can also support that, you see. We can also support things like ICE TV and other different radio stations like Galaxy and other conscious radio, all these things, we can support them, you know. So really, this is what I'm about. So I'm really pleased about what you're trying to do, and you know. So if there's any questions anybody want to ask me, then I'm free to answer those questions.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, let me ask you this then: what do you think is the short-term solution for black people, and what would you say is a long-term solution for black people?
Well, the short-term solution is, first we must invest in and pool our resources together. That means start investing in ourselves. That means in our own organization, so that we can develop a large pool of money in order to do the things that we need to do. Without that, I mean, we can continue to talk as much as we want, because you ain't going to do anything without money. And so we might as well forget it, right? And what I find is a lot of people are talking, but they're not putting their money up. Example, if 100,000 black people in this country was to put in £50 every month, that's £60 million at the end of the year. Think about it. Would it break us? Everybody's worrying about losing their money. Most people lose that in a day in the bookies. And yet still they're frightened to put £50 into an organization that may help their children to keep out of prison and to be stabbing up each other. Right? We can produce the jobs for them. But we can't do it if we don't have the money to do it. When your child comes out of school, where does he have to go to get a job? He has to go to Wazungu. Okay? He has to go to Branson or somebody else. So what are we doing? You follow what I'm saying?
I'm feeling you,
right?
totally.
So to me, this is where the African Cooperative Union comes in. That we can, I'll say, create that situation that will change the world, that will revolutionize the world, right? And we don't have to be afraid. I think it's the time to be afraid of these other people. We got to stop doing that. Okay? We got to learn from the past. We got to learn from Black Wall Street and things like that. We have to learn from the Black Star Liner. No more. It must not happen anymore. And if we gather together, 100,000 of us, we're strong, brother. We're strong. And all we're saying, put £50 a month. Or less if you want to. You know, you don't even have to put £50 a month. If you put £50 every 2 months, it's still something in the pool, right? And as I said, the numbers. Could you imagine we have 200 million people worldwide? $50, £50, whatever it is, the different countries. where we will be, you know, our people just can't get it. And unfortunately, as I said, I'm glad with what you're doing, and I'm hoping that we can work together. I'm hoping that us and ICT can work together, because that is what I'm hoping.